All right, we're back in Ron's shop. I did a little video on pulling the master cylinder apart. Now I'm going to do a quick video on the master clutch cylinder. All right, as you can see, I've got that piston on. You can see all the rust in it and everything. It came out of right through there. And you're asking, well, how did you get that out? Well, what I did, I took the cover off, and I filled that up with some diesel fuel. Let it sit for about 20 minutes. Then I poured the diesel fuel out and screwed the cover back on. Screw the cover back on right here. Then I turned it upside down and I tapped it a little bit so I got it to initially break loose. I used this. It's a tool I use for when I do brake cylinders and stuff like that, but I just tapped it a little bit. I didn't push it all the way in because you don't want to push it all the way down and not be able to get it out. But I moved it about a half inch. And then I kept tapping on it to get it to loosen up, just light taps. And after I got to that point, I put the cap back on this, like that, and I put it on tight so it'll hold some air. And then you take your air chuck and put it right there where your feed line goes in for your fluid, and you just give it a couple blasts and it'll pop out. That's the easiest way to get them out with all this fighting and tapping. Even though I did quite a bit of tapping, I do that to get things loosened up, and then I just blow it right out the end. It's basically the air is taking the place of the hydraulic fluid or the brake line fluid or whatever you're using. So now I can clean all this up. I'm going to get a rebuild kit. This also had one of those clips that you gotta squeeze together with a little needle nose and pull it so you can pull this out. But there you go. That's how you get them apart, so you can rebuild them. Now I will hone this with my trusty honer here. It's a tiny honer. You need a small one. And I will put a little diesel fluid in there, and I'll hone clockwise for a while, and then I will reverse my drill and hone it the other way. It's so you get an even kind of a cross-hatched honing through there. So I go forwards and reverse. And then I'll clean all these up. I'll paint that, knock the rust off it, and I'll order a rebuild kit. So that's how I got it apart. And let me tell you, air chuck with a rubber end helps a whole lot. You just got to make sure you don't blow your spring and everything everywhere. I put something in the back of it so when I blow it out, the spring and piston runs into some rags or something where you could lose it, because it comes out of there pretty fast when it comes out. All right, bye for now.